Welcome back to the channel. I'm here with Stephane. He's the owner operator of Starfleet Detailing. And today we're going to be talking about odor remediation for commercial spaces. We're talking restaurants, dance halls, and really any business that has a room that kind of smells bad. Could be a bathroom, it could be a kitchen, could be a lunchroom. We're going to be talking about how his company has a solution for you to get rid of those nasty smells. All right, so let's get started. Stephane, who would be the prime candidate or best customer for this odor remediation service?
So the best customer is a customer that has a problem and we can solve it.
Awesome.
So that's the best customer.
The best one.
Make them happy.
So give me a scenario of the type of problem that you can solve with this.
Okay. If we're going to talk commercial, let's think of a restaurant.
Sure.
We often see the restaurants can change hands. The restaurant doesn't change much, maybe a little bit of the decor, but it's still the same unit. But let's say you're going from a restaurant, and I'll take the example of an Indian restaurant because a lot of spices and those smells linger.
Yeah.
And it changes into a hamburger joint.
Okay.
So now you're a customer, you go in there expecting French fries and burger, and it smells like curry.
Right.
So what would you do?
I don't know.
Well,
you have to paint it maybe.
There's different scenarios, different situations have been, done throughout the years. Obviously you got to clean first, but to get that smell out, that's when you call us.
Okay.
We come in here and we set up our treatment, and the next day you're good to go.
Amazing. Now, question, because a lot of, smaller restaurants in strip malls and, partially like commercial, they have drop ceiling.
Yeah.
A lot of it's drop ceiling, and the odors go there. They get into the duct work. Is this effective for places with drop ceilings? Those tiles that are very absorbent?
Yeah, for sure. It works for that. The air becomes permeated with that gas. It seeps into everything.
Oh, okay.
And then we run the heating cooling system. We recirculate that, and it runs all through the ductwork. And it'll clear out all the smell.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And how long does this take?
It takes about 4 to 8 hours, depending on the size.
4 to 8 hours. Okay.
Not 48, 4 to 8.
4 to 8 hours.
So basically in a day.
A day.
Yeah.
And the chemicals that you use, are they harmful to people or animals or anything like that?
Obviously, it has to be done by a professional. It's not something that somebody can just buy at Canadian Tire and put in their homes. So it has to be done by a professional because it is a lung irritant, and it's not as bad as ozone. So a lot of people are familiar with ozone.
Sure.
Ozone can actually damage your lungs.
Oh.
It damages rubber. That's a fact. And so it has its limitations. But people, they're like, they smell it. They don't think it's a big deal. But if you stay in ozone too long, you'll start coughing and it'll start hurting your lungs.
Yeah.
This is not as bad.
Okay.
Right. This chemical is unstable in the sense that if it's in the sunlight, it's in heat, or if it's just in the air, it breaks down really quickly. So it's not something that will linger for a long time in your home. And even the smell that you smell when you first do it, within 2-3 days, that smell is gone. And so it'll have it's not a strong smell like a disinfectant smell. Like once we air it out, you might feel as if it kind of smells clean.
Okay.
But it doesn't have like a lemon smell or anything like that.
Sure.
I'm saying it just smells clean. And within 2-3 days, that smell's gone. And then all of a sudden it smells like nothing.
Another problem area for a lot of smaller restaurants is, either sewer gas smells or urine smells just from years of, urine in the bathroom, and you can smell it when you go in there. Will it take care of that? And I guess, is that something that could be done on a regular basis to kind of maintain it in a nice smelling area?
Yes. We definitely can treat any smell. Obviously, if you introduce a new source, of course, it'll come back, right? Yeah. But yes, anything we can neutralize. So if we go into the bathroom, we also have it in a liquid form. We can actually spray down the whole bathroom. And then as it evaporates, it kills all the odor-causing bacteria. And the nice thing about it is that it can be done over and over again. It's not a problem. But if for cost, you don't want to obviously do it too often.
Right.
We do have, and they're little packs. You can put them in the bathroom. and it just emits a little bit of the gas. You can't really smell it, but it's enough to keep up with, the new introduction of odors that you put in there.
Okay.
So it's good for small spaces like a bathroom, a car, or something like that. And it's good about for 30 to 40 days.
Okay. And is that something that you guys provide?
Yeah.
So what would be the process? You come in and you do an initial deodorization, and then you sell them some of these extra packs.
Yeah. And you just put that in there, and every month you just change it, and it'll keep it going longer.
Nice. What other scenarios besides restaurants would be a good fit for this odor remediation for commercial spaces?
Boy, let's say like even a bar.
Oh, yeah.
You go in there and
stale beer smell.
Yeah. And so you go in there and you can treat it and neutralize everything. It could be even accidents. Like somebody spilled something. For example, somebody spills gasoline.
Right.
That smell just lingers, right? So we go in there and we treat it and we get rid of that smell. We could also do biohazard with it.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's something we do for the RCMP. And we do it also for the federal government. So we go in there for, let's say it's blood. Let's say it's vomit. Nobody wants to talk about it.
Sure, yeah.
So we put our chemical in there and it neutralizes everything. So let's say it's blood. Somebody had an accident. The chemical will actually turn the blood white.
Oh.
Because it kills all the cells. So neutralize it. And of course, if there's any type of viruses in there, it's safe. So our chemical, takes about half an hour. You spray that in there, and it's safe for anybody to go in.
Wow. So it neutralizes it, gets rid of the biohazard, kills it. So this is really great for certain industries, especially when, like you mentioned, police, ambulance, fire. These types of places would really benefit from that.
Yeah.
And I guess if you had, let's say you've got a garage, right? And, maybe you want to just refresh it out because the oil smells and exhaust and all of that.
Sure.
Can you help with that too?
Definitely. It'll help with any odor. Like there's no limit to it. And one thing here in Canada with the basements, right? A lot of houses have basements. If you, like here in Edmonton, you have a house from the 1950s, you got a basement. I guarantee you every single basement you go into will smell like mildew.
Oh, for sure.
Guaranteed. We go in there, we treat the basement, get rid of the smell.
Which is great because it'll get it from all of your stored items down there as well.
That's right. Yeah. So it's not like you have to empty the place, but obviously if you have like cotton, you would take the linens out. If it's curtains, but if they're synthetic curtains, you can leave them up.
Right.
The two big thing is cotton. Leather, it lasts a lot longer. It takes longer to damage the leather. So when we do treatment on leather, it's just for a few minutes, right? But yeah, basements, that can really save you.
Yeah, right.
Because I've been in so many different apartments and whatnot through the years, and I mean, instantly I can tell there's mildew smell. Like instant, like it's almost like breathing smoke from cigarettes.
Yeah.
It kind of chokes you. Same thing with mildew. So we can go in there and with the next day it's all gone. The smell.
And that's great, especially if you're wanting to resell or show your home for rent. Yeah, exactly. So looks like this is a pretty remarkable product and pretty amazing service that you guys can provide everybody in Edmonton. So if you have a restaurant that you need deodorized or really anything. So we talked earlier, if you have an airplane, a bus, motorhome, a garage, bathroom, lunchroom, anything, anywhere that you've got unkind smells, they can come in and clear those out for you and make it smell fresh again until the next time. So thanks so much, Stephane. This is going to be awesome. I think you're going to do really well with this service in the Edmonton area. So if you are looking for that service and you want to give it a try, contact Stephane at starfleetdetailing.com. See you guys on the next one.